It's raining out here today, and we're going to go around on the gator and kind of give you a general homestead update on some of the projects that we've done videos on before, so you can see how they're coming along. And then we have a special treat for our chickens, and we'll see if they like it. So stay tuned for that. And remember, the best way that you can help us is to share our videos on your social media sites and watch our videos. And let's take a tour. The garden had a rough start with cold snap and heat wave, but now you can see we've got a lot of stuff going on here. The tomatoes look awesome. We've got green beans growing, put up a trellis for them. We've got cucumbers hanging out over here. The basil did actually come up, so it's growing now too. I read that basil will actually enhance the flavor of your tomatoes. So I've put it over here by the tomatoes. I don't think it's maybe close enough to enhance the flavor, but I thought that was interesting. Over here we've got borage, which is also helpful for attracting bees and also keeping some pests away. But look at my tomatoes. I've got Amish paste tomatoes. I've got Roma tomatoes in here, just going like gangbusters. I've got beef steaks over in that area. My oregano is growing, but it's growing very slowly. And in this little bit of a cool snap here, I do have some lettuce, Rocky Top lettuce, actually growing. I've put some marigolds out here to help a little bit with pests on the cabbage. But check out my cabbage. It's looking pretty good, not bad. Got a lot of purslane still growing in there. I keep pulling it and it keeps coming back. But you notice we have some holes on the leaves of the cabbage. I sprinkled some diatomaceous earth over that. Diatomaceous earth is like a powder, but it's sharp. So when the pests try to get on the leaves or anything, they can get cut. And if they get cut, they'll die. So after this nice rain, I'll probably come back out here and put some more diatomaceous earth down. Yeah, you see, we have quite a few holes. Those were existing holes before I put the diatomaceous earth on them. So I'll just keep doing that. We actually have some radish seeds that did germinate. Remember, I was having trouble with that before because of the weather. There's a few beets in there. Maybe we'll get some beets this year. I also have the delicious tomatoes over here. My peppers are starting to get nice and tall. These poor two cabbages were ravaged by pests before I could get at them. But you see my onion starts are now growing pretty good in this cooler weather. I really don't think we'll get much from this volunteer onion pot, but you can see that one has grown and flowering. My potatoes are now yellowing, falling over, which means that in the coming weeks, at some point, we'll be going ahead and we'll be harvesting potatoes, which will be awesome. Over here we have horseradish. I did harvest horseradish last year and we still have quite a bit, so we'll probably let this just go ahead and grow. I replanted some of the roots and it looks like they did come up, and we'll probably be harvesting horseradish again next year. So that's it for this small square foot garden tour of the things that I have going right now. Let's go check out the living snow fence that Dan started planting a couple of months ago. Okay, so here you can see the beginning of the row of dogwood that we're filling in. We already have some dogwood, but Dan is filling in dogwood so that we can have a snow block and we don't get so much snow on our lane over there. So let's check it out. In that fenced area, we do have a Concord grape growing, which is probably going to have to be relocated. We planted that before we decided we needed to fill in the snow fence. So we'll be doing that sometime in the near future. This row is elderberry. And they have really leafed out. They're all healthy. So our idea with the living snow fence is we want a couple of different barriers for the snow. So we've got the row of dogwoods, now we've got a row of elderberry. And over here we've got the cedars. The cedars should grow fairly fast once they get pretty established. They've gotten plenty of water. Dan's been hand watering them and really getting them to go. And now I have a little surprise. We didn't know when this was going to happen, but I'm going to show it to you now. So we've been thinking of ways to save money, and we had the opportunity to become an internet tower host for an internet company moving into this rural area. And what you see right there is an internet tower, and in exchange for them using a small piece of our property there, we are getting free high-speed internet. So that'll be installed soon for us. They're finishing up the tower now. So that is awesome and will help us save about $80 a month just on our internet service, and we'll have better internet service. Now let's go give a treat to the chickens. You'll see them. They're 7 weeks old now. Let's go. Dan put a really cool roost up here, and they are loving it. They get to roost outside. We also added a waterer back in there so they can have water where they're out here. But right now, we're going to try a new treat for them. It's GrubTerra black soldier fly larvae. We're going to see just how they like this. We are at 7 weeks old. Whew, they're getting so big. You see we've got Jersey Giants and Barred Rocks. Then our free surprise chick. Carl's over here. And so let's try this new treat for them. GrubTerra black soldier fly larvae. You guys want some treats? You guys want some treats? Ooh, check that out. Everybody's coming over. This is a good protein snack when they're growing. You want them to have a lot of protein for growth and development. So this is a snack that is awesome for them. Look at them. Oh my goodness. This is a snack that we can toss around out here in the run too, and they can scratch and grab. Look at them all over there. Come on, Carl. Carl's waiting. Come on, Carl. Everybody loves them. Check that out. We're going to do a little chicken cam. Man, his handful is almost gone within about 1 minute. Oh, they love this stuff.
See what happens if I...
See if they find it. Oops, they're kind of fighting over it a little bit. Chicken frenzy. Wow. GrubTerra black soldier fly larvae. Our chickens love it. So you can find this at GrubTerra.com. It's not expensive and it's an awesome snack for chickens.